Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy! Yay! Getting to play this again! And you guys get to watch me fawn over Ominous. Hi! I brought more snacks again for this stream, so you're going to hear me snack more. I have the fudge flies again from last time. I have a banana. I have chocolate chip muffins, some Lindt chocolates, a full water bottle because I know I'm going to get thirsty. I forgot to bring a straw. Oh well. And some more pizza from last night. Some leftover pizza. So I've got a nice little snack arrangement for me. Okay. There's my mouse. Let us play. Yay! Play mods later, in a later stream. Right now we're focusing on the game, the actual game, no mods. I was a tad bit late coming to stream because my phone had to finish charging.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Oh, you guys know it wasn't short. It was one of my longer streams. 4 whole hours.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely got seen there.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It was close enough.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come to the office. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
I believe Sirona is trans.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Yes. Everything I'm seeing is that Sirona is trans. Sorry, I was looking up a very important thing, Sebastian.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Must return to your common room for the night. Yeah. My goodness. Great Hall. There we go. Have to hit the right button. Hold on, I'm messing with my webcam, Steve. Oh, goodness, stuff. I've received an owl. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
I'm a moth, thank you. Rude. I don't understand this part. What? Why are we not the center of the camera? We are to the left of the camera. Doesn't matter which way I pull the camera. We are to the left. I don't understand why we're not the center. Ominous? Hi! Hi, Ominous. Hello. Good to see you.
Defending Hogsmeade against Troll.
Yes. And I can defend you too if you want. Offer you. Okay, I need to go
Don't
before.
get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sam.
I need to leave. I need to leave. Side quest. Side quest.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
I'm having my banana. Don't mind me.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Now, was it this way or that
The
way?
Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Oh yeah, the
I'm
Daedalian
sorry.
keys thing.
I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is
No.
that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
It must be this one then. Right? Or is this Transfig? That's Transfig. Okay.
What are you up to now?
Shush. How rude. My model is not correlated to my weight at all.
This stairwell looks promising.
Yep, I need to find the painting. There it is.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round the office might yield anything interesting.
Oh, goodness. Okay. My dear Sativati, I don't know if I said that right. You'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who conceded that they had in fact been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles, mind you. As far as I know, the purpose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as meaning of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym for my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I'm so looking forward to our trip later this year to Jantar Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well. With love, Sakrita.
Revelio.
What do you have against Sebastian? You haven't even met. You don't. I mean, you've met him, but you don't even truly know him yet. My goodness. So this is one of the side quests. I know where it's gonna lead me. I ain't dumb. I've done these before.
There's the cabinet. That's it.
Yeah, slap it in there.
An old coin. Perhaps Nelly knows what it means. Revelio.
Well, let me get some stuff up here. Yep, the little bell icon appears.
Lumos.
Oh, hold on, I need this real fast. I do not have bad taste. Name one thing that's wrong with Ominous. Name one thing. That's nothing wrong with him. It's just, what do you mean? What has he done? He's done nothing. This poor baby.
Revelio.
You guys are so mean to my love. He is not useless. There we go. Now he's here. Little chat bubble appears anytime one of the professors want to talk to you.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today.
Don't worry, I did. I have pizza in one hand, so I cannot turn my camera. Can you actually hear it when I chew? It doesn't look like it's picking up when I chew on my thing here. So I didn't think you guys... Sorry about that. Is it like a bad sound, or is it tolerable?
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nelly. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
It's
We
not.
should see this through and find the Slytherin house.
Hold on. Let me readjust my mic to be a little bit further from me as I smack it. Okay. How's that? Is this good? Is that better? I'm further away from you guys now. My model hasn't moved. Not sideways anyway. My model doesn't... That's not how models work. They're being mean. You! Being mean to me for eating? It's a cheap mic from Amazon. How am I being rude? What have I done? That's the same excuse you used for ominous. Can't use that excuse twice. You guys like that you're getting some free ASMR? I'm not a fan of ASMR videos like this, so it would be torture for me. But I'm not listening to it, so I don't have to be tortured. Oh my god, Aphrodite! My gosh, okay. I started playing the game. I started playing the game, right? And I realized how heavily dependent it is on gems. Like, most Otome games are very dependent on gems, but this one is heavily dependent on gems for, like, many of the choices. Not just a few, many of the choices. Oh, you're right. Ew. I'm gonna hear it when I edit my videos. No. That was almost perfect timing just then. Like, the music cuts out, smack!
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Okay, I was sorry. I was just looking up if there's any way I could miss a side quest. And it says, nope, none of them are missable, so I can just focus on the main story as much as I want to, without having to worry about missing a side quest.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book. but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Pickett know to
How
expect you.
dare you insult 2 of my hubbies? 2 of them in 1 sentence? I mean, Draco's fine, really. He's not really my hubby. He used to be, back when I first had a crush on him. He's fine, though. He's sweet, and I kind of see him more as like, I must protect the bean than anything else, really. It's called a reverse harem. I shall have 7 husbands and 1 wife.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
God, if I could just get up some stairs. Locked. Okay.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell.
Yes!
Handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs,
Setting
and,
fire to
when
humans.
necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
I hope you find a good snack.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Excellent form. Leviosa. That's it. Leviosa. Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accomplish.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
It is a crime. I'm gonna eat it later. I understand why some people don't do it, but like, if your crust is like garlic crust, eat your crust.
Good work.
Incendio!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
I hope I gained weight. I struggle gaining weight, man. Which side quest is it? Oh, is it the wait. What are you doing? I don't think this is supposed to happen. I think I found a bug. I think I found a bug. Ma'am? Do you need help? What's going on? I'm scared. Oh, okay. Okay. Just, anyway.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Yeah, it's the one I'm thinking of.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
My character looked so unimpressed whenever he said confronting trolls and dragons. Why, thank you.
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Okay, hold on. So for those of you who don't know what a puffskein is, I'm about to show you this adorable creature. I'm giving up. I've given up. I've given up. You guys will see it when we get to that part of the game. Or you can look it up on your own. I've given up. I can't figure out how to do this because it doesn't want to be done. Edible? What do you mean edible? Adorable.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there.
Okay, she
It's
kept venomous
supposedly
tentacula.
so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What? Hey!
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Brilliant.
The first time I ever found a Daedalian key, and I was trying to figure out how to get it into the hole. I didn't realize I had to time it and slap it in at the right time, so I was just constantly pressing the slap button, assuming I could just knock all its wings off and then grab it. So I just kept getting slapped against the cabinet. And then when I figured it out, I was like, oh, I was abusing that poor key. I don't know how to feel about that description.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
I hate the sounds. Ugh, get out of my ears. Ugh. Yuck, 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 yuck. Ew, ew.
Incendio! Revelio! Lumos.
Ew. 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 They're not tentacles, they're roots or vines or something. But they're just as disgusting sounding.
Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio! Revelio.
Ugh.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio!
There we go.
Revelio. Incendio! Revelio.
Ugh, finally. Yuck. Yucky. Yuck. No. Yuck. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be, it's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From bitterroot to berries, I hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everlay. Wait, can you seriously take their bets? Now, per your guys' request, I'm playing the nice person route.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again.
He do.
And have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Here's our boy! Here he is! Here he is!
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
I love you.
Don't get too cocky simply because you
Oh, hey,
had
Sebastian.
one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. What's our next quest? I actually knocked the books over. That's a nice touch.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
What do you mean I don't count?
Shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
I am an adult! I'm 20! I'm just short!
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
I don't know why I keep checking in here. Like she's suddenly gonna want to talk to me. What do you think the trope is? That, I love Ominous, but Sebastian loves me, and all of that nonsense. Love triangle.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Look, I don't know if we can do not safe for work on a stream like this. I didn't put the proper warnings in.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
I would be concerned if I've already got body pillows on the market. Whoa! Oh sweet goodness! Yikes! Yikes! I'm not gonna comment on that one.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
I may be a little dumb sometimes. I ain't that dumb to comment on that. That is not something we should be discussing.
Blast. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
We still shouldn't be talking about it.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
I would be concerned. I want to get paid if my body pillows are being sold. Hello, that's my image. If you're gonna sell my image on something, I want some profits.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Oh my god. Jesus. Not right now. Freaking Daedalian key sparked up. Not right now. We're in the middle of something. What are you doing?
Is that you, Peeves?
Oh, sweet goodness. Look away, thank you.
Gracious, what a mess.
Oh, run! My god! Oh!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
care of it later.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
There we go.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne,
Revelio.
so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given up.
Why do you think you'll find it? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
Thank you.
Let's focus on what you're on.
Revelio.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio. Revelio. Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
You want to
Now,
shoot
where's
Peeves?
that damned poltergeist got to?
Peeves
I
ain't
need
that
just the
bad.
spell to repair this armor. Revelio. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
It do be though.
That's it. Revelio. Where might this lead?
Hmm.
Revelio. Not surprising. Was it the ready? Revelio. 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 This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Revelio.
You know, when I hit the button, I expect the button to work. Like that.
Revelio.
No. These are obviously bombs.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morgan, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Having such a high quality game graphics, I didn't realize beforehand that she had purple eyeliner. I can see said stuff now.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Well, with the 4th main quest completed and another part of the storyline gone through, it looks like we will have to end the stream here. Thank you all so much for joining my stream. Oh, I stretched. It felt good. A little too late. Alright. Thank you so much for joining me on my stream today. I will see you all in my next stream tomorrow night. Not every Hogwarts Legacy stream is going to be 4 hours long, alright? Plus, I need to make sure I get plenty of sleep for work tomorrow. I will see you in the next stream tomorrow night. We'll pick up where we left off. This was Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. And I will see you all. Oh goodness. It's gonna make me do this. I have to get my cursor back. There we go. See you all in my next stream tomorrow night. Bye-bye.